into a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Huskies will kick this away to start us off. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Handoff to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Movement here from the tight end. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
This one will be fair caught. Washington offense retakes the field here. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and, of course, the last couple years with Michael Penix.
Makes a quick catch. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
The Huskies pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looking for a receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it? The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. back's got it. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. The 40. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. They were not going to catch him that time.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
See if they can convert the point after. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Huskies. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him up 3. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Another pass rush gets home.
Really love how the defensive coordinator here is able to get that linebacker free and come up with a sack. Think about Washington over the years out in the Pac-10 and now the Pac-12. One thing you could always think about was great linebacker play, great safety play, and an intimidating presence by their defense.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Look out, room to run here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. No huddle now for the offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. We stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Becoming a solid drive. They get a first down right at the 49. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That is broken up and incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to throw again. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He lets it rip. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, UNLV. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands. Sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And he'll set up to throw. That ball snagged for a completion. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What a poor kicker.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Hart. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's hit just before the throw.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
2nd down after the incompletion. Tight end goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Hart. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover two, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense and being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the ground with plenty of room to run. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
There's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Rebels. This offense cannot be stopped.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's Back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And is intercepted.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A quick throw out left, complete. Touchdown, UNLV. This quarterback on fire today. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And now the handoff. Only a short gain in that one. Defense able to pin him in.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
I love how the slot receiver sets this route up. When he gets to the stem, he gives a little shoulder fake to the outside and hits that slant for a nice gain.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it on a crossing route. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. Quarterback drops back, and the ball is hauled in. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Continues to fight for yards. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14.
Here we go.
Tailback with another carry. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires quickly to the left. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Rebels. They continue to roll up the score.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Washington.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And the Huskies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Incomplete again. A third straight misfire. Brings up fourth down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
The pocket breaking down. It's caught. A quick shovel pass there. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
A screen to the wide receiver. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. No huddle here for the offense.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
The offense going with the hurry-up.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean...
Looking to make a big play downfield. It's dropped! Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He's past the marker and still going. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback's got it on the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch. It's Hart. Touchdown, UNLV. They connect for 6.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And you've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game,
wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the PHC is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the tight end. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. Well, this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You could almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.